your mind, change your paradigm. Your mind is the thing that creates the abundance in your life. Your experiences in the past are the ones that shape your perception of reality. What you have perceived as normal will always and eventually be held as your surroundings. But when we develop throughout life, we are able to change our paradigms about money, about relationship, about the place that we inhabit. Maybe you remember 20 years ago how computers looked like, and how it was your kitchen and your living room, how was your television in the house. They were completely normal for you. The technology that you were using 20 years ago, it was totally normal for you. It was your daily life, your refrigerator, your house you were living. But today, the place where you're living, the standards, the technology that you're using, it's different. The cars have changed quite a lot. Still, they have same functionality, but they have changed a lot. But it has always been normal for you. But one thing has not changed, that in the past, those things, those commodities that you had around you, they had the same level of expenditure attached to them. They were as expensive, or the value was equal, the same value as the stuff, the commodities that you have nowadays. So their value 20 years ago was the same as the value of your stuff today. But when we change our mind, our mindset, it's really easy to project a new kind of value to the stuff we own or the stuff that we desire. I will give you one really simple exercise from the Proctor Gallagher Institute, developed by Bob Proctor, who is one of the leaders of people who were able to unify the spiritual and the business world, to show people how actually our thoughts, how our minds, they attract real value. As Bob says that everyone is born rich, but some people just have a lack of money. So it's just a lack. But when we program our mind doing the same exercise every day, as long as it takes, keep it in mind, as long as it takes. So it can take 1 month, it can take 6 months, it can take 1 year, it can take 5 years. Just never give up, and you will aim. You will reach every goal that you have ever set. Okay, maybe not the fantasy one that I want to meet Alice in Wonderland, or I want to become an Uruk-hai in Lord of the Rings. No, not the fictional things, but material, real assets that we are able to acquire, and also relationships, maybe to have children, etc. Place where we live. But it's easy. So listen now and do it as I say to you, and you will find a lot of success. So every day, write down 10 things that you are grateful of that you already have. It doesn't mean that you really have those things in your life, but you write them down. The things that you desire. For example, I have a really beautiful house in Italy, and I have an Aston Martin Vantage. Okay, so So, and you write them down every day, and you write it down that you are grateful about them. And one important thing, that your desire comes from your heart, not from your brain. Oh, I want this and this. No, from your heart, that you really appreciate it. And then, as a bonus, you could write down all the things that really make you glad in life, all the beautiful things, like I have a beautiful wife, etc. That you write them down and you cherish them. And then you do it every day, every morning. You can do it also in the morning and in the evening. You start programming your mind. You start seeing the abundance, the great power of the universe that is feeding you. And it works. All the people who have done it, it has worked on them. So it's simple, it's strong, but it takes time and persistence. Patience is the master key to wealth, I must say. And another thing, when you desire a certain outcome, you can write it also down. You write it down on a paper sheet, or Bob has got those gold card gold cards of prosperity. So you write it down, like for example, a money amount that you wish to attain or you wish to have in life, but you make it in present tense. That I have two 2,800,000 euros, okay, on my bank account, okay, or I have. You write it down and you start reading it every day, every morning, every evening, maybe during the day. You keep it in your mind, and when you see yourself at the mirror, you tell yourself, I have 2,800,000 euros on my bank account. And you set the sum, you set the amount, what seems to satisfy you, what is necessary for you, what comes out from your heart, what is real to you. And when you start programming your mind, I will give you an example. Like, I had this question proposed, how I could develop my business further. Okay, a broad question. Okay, but well, one evening I go to sleep, and around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, my little child kicks me with her feet to the balls, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? But then I go to the state where I'm still half sleeping, and my subconscious started giving me answers, and I visualized myself making a website and an e-commerce store where I'm selling my courses. And I'm like, whoa. I wake up, I come downstairs, and I start making it on my computer. I launch a website in few hours, I make all the foundations, and in few days I had first course recorded and it started rolling. It was the power of subconscious, and it took my life into totally new direction that I was not anticipating. The same will happen when you start programming your goal, your aim into yourself through time. You will unleash the power of your subconscious mind. You will start seeing opportunities in life, or the opportunity will come to you and present itself. And it's important that you take steps, that you start also taking steps towards the thing that you attain. I wish to become the greatest speaker that has ever lived upon this earth. And you will start seeing opportunities where you can train yourself, where you can make yourself better. Your mind starts giving you, maybe you should train yourself in this thing. Oh, there's these people. I should just ask that person out that we could just discuss. Nothing, nothing more. And suddenly opportunity is revealed for you. The subconscious will direct your life everywhere where you desire. The same is when you have worry inside yourself, when you worry about monetary problems, or when you worry about relationship problems. You will start attracting such hardships into your life, and it can be a really strong program that is still since childhood in your brain. and you have to cancel it. You have to set new goals and start building up new opportunities. You don't have to go to therapy, but you have to look forward and see how you can construct your life in a positive manner that it will start feeding your true purpose, the real aim of your soul. So I hope this exercise will bring a lot of prosperity back into your life. And if you feel it works, or if you want to try out, let me know in the comments and let me know about your results when you start receiving them. And it can be in 5 years' time. I'm still waiting for you over here. And subscribe. So, have a good everything.